All right, Memorial Day weekend, and I'm working on something different. Kind of a personal thing, but I had this big maple tree fall down in the backyard last spring in a windstorm. We got people driving by on four-wheelers. No big deal. I'll let them get by so it's not as bad. But I'm working on cleaning up some of these branches. And I've got a nice big huge trunk over here that's here on the north side. I'm thinking bushcraft camp. So look at that sucker. That sucker's chest high, that's 4 foot tall. And then you got this big stump that is in poor enough shape. I do believe it should come down just as a safety thing, because if you look, this branch is pretty well rotten. There ain't a whole lot there. The whole trunk is pretty well rotten and junk, like most old maples. It's pretty well hollow, got holes in it. There's another hole here and another hole here, that by the time you look at it, this tree's probably not safe. There isn't a whole lot of branches. This one here's the biggest branch left on it, and then that one up there, I think I'm just going to chop it off, cut this off, and that other one up there, and that way it'll fall easier. Hook a chain around it and pull it over. But I think what I'm going to do first is cut this one off so I don't have to mess with this broken rotten end. Plus there's barbed wire going in it right here. This whole chunk here is barbed wire, so I really don't want to ruin a chain. I think we're going to come in and cut it off about right here. Then that'll let that stump fall this way, and if I have to, I can move it with the tractor or the pickup or something and get it pulled up so I got a nice corner here. And then, because that way's north and we got west, and most of the time I have west wind here, so if I knock this tree down here, I have a north and west wind break open up to southeast, which is about perfect. And I've got some stumps for some sitting stuff, and I got a chunk cut in half for a bench. I could make a nice little camp here in the yard. Don't have to dick around, go anywhere. Be a good place to get away, but if the wife needs something, help with the kids or something, and I can. I've got my 2x, if I get up here and through the weeds. I've been cutting part of this up for a while, but I got this chunk cut in half, and my 14-inch bar wouldn't go all the way through it, so it's a decent chunk, and so that'll make a really nice bench, I think. And then I got some firewood cut and some branches and the poor old Jeep back there that I should work on instead of this, but I need to relax. Start a fire. I got some branches picked up out of this tall grass, run the mower through it so it's easier to do something back here, and just keep picking up and cleaning. I probably won't pull that over yet because I think I need to bring my big cable home. Plus, at the very, very top of that, I saw there was a robin up there, and I do believe there's a nest up there, so it'll probably wait till sometime this summer, later this summer, to do it, because I gotta be a little bit nice about it. And then depending on where the top lands, we may cut it off or something. I'm not sure yet what to do, and we'll just figure out something for a roof on it, because it's not like I can't screw something to that tree or something. It probably won't be a complete bushcraft shelter, but it'll kind of be a cool one for me to play with and come out and do fires and whatnot. But just an idea. If not, I'll push it all up into a pile and light it on fire and burn it all. I really don't want to do that because there's not near as much fun in it, and it'd be nice to have a place to get away. And the good thing is, if I need to, I can walk back up to the house no matter how cold it is. This would be a great place for overnighters in the winter, because if it got too scary cold or something happened, which could, I could make it to the house, because it's, what, 100 feet away? 200 feet maybe, tops. So that was my thought, because I'm pretty sure that should come down, just to be safe. That way if the kids are playing back here, they don't get into it. I should see about jacking my Jeep up and putting the tires on it and get it pulled around to the front yard, just because that'd make me feel better. But I don't think I have my jack. I think I left it at work. So I guess I can't probably do that today. Maybe I'll see if I still have one or not. Oh well, that'll be another video on its own. But there you guys go, just my thought. Part of my midlife crisis. I figured this would be a fun thing that shouldn't cost me a whole lot of money, and I won't be super far from the house. And if the house gets blown away in the tornado, I could come out and live out here for a couple days. And that's a teasing, but you just never know. And I'm up here high enough I don't have to worry about the flooding, because I'm on a really big hill. It might get wet, but we're not going to flood. So, but there you guys go. Crazy thoughts and Memorial Day weekend. I have the chainsaw, I have the weed eater, I have the lawnmower, I have a small brush pile. I have way more brush to add to the brush pile, plus some nice rounds if I really wanted to get a good fire going. But it is probably just windy enough. I don't want to be out in the corn stalks too bad with a fire, because that could cause problems. So see you guys all later, and talk to you in the next video.